I say this every time. It's just the way they say it. It just makes me want to say this. You're alive. Beats the alternative. Correct. Okay. Hope everybody's having a good morning. And that's it. If I don't see you, I won't know. Not to say I don't care, but how would I ever know? You know? Just being straight up. Mm-hmm. It is Sunday. Not that you should do this every day, but particularly today. Okay, my headphones have been eaten. Been eaten by a bear. I see them. Okay. Boy, I can't wait till I get this lean-to built out here so I can see what the heck I'm doing. But anyway, give you a little thought. You know, why the Israelites had the Sabbath. It was so they would take one day, and that one day they would always make sure that they stopped and they did nothing else but took time to reflect on and learn about their Creator and what He had done for them up to that point. And so it's never a bad idea. We should always be looking with a view towards the heavens for our direction. But that said, take a day, do that. Today would be mine, although I'm going to be doing this as well. But anyhow, we'll get to carving. Shut up and get off the pulpit. I know, I'm fine. It's good. Everything's good. Hey, Greg Davis, what's going on, my man? All right, I'm going to make pumpkins. I don't have any choice. I've only got 3 left. need to give this part of my arm a break for a couple of days. I mean, it's freaking hurting. But I'm telling you, the other end of this, so I've been doing this consistently, but not like lately. I mean, lately I've been every day carving for months now. Anyhow, I've been doing this consistently for so long. My arms are like rocks, and you know, I'm almost 49. You'd always have a little bit of flab here and there, you know what I mean? I don't have that anymore. It's all went away. Hey, Aiden Fletcher. Hey, Dot. Glad to see you. Heck yeah, it's going pretty good. I appreciate you. Hey, Michael Comer. What's going on, my man? Heck yeah. Glad to hear you're in the deer season. I don't think I'll get time to do that till November. Hey, Dot, I had a thought there last night after the fact. You know, the salads they provide to prisoners at the women's prisons. You could probably drop all them cucumbers off there for the salads. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's just a thought, you know, or the men's prison too, or wherever Sean Puffy Combs is at. I mean, you know, just saying. I'm glad to see you in there. Don't want to get dirty. Hey, Harvey Wilson. Let's see what you got here. Well, you know thinking too. You know thinking and smashing like, that's okay. I mean, if you don't want to, we're not holding you hostage. We don't really care. Aiden, or EW, I already said hi to Aiden. What's going on, buddy? Glad to see you in there. And what do you think, Dot? Could you drop them off to one of the prisons to go in the salads? I don't know. Just a idea we had there. Wendy, I'll tell you what, Wendy's doesn't have cucumbers in their apple pecan. So you could drop them off to Wendy's. The excess wouldn't hurt my feelings any because I eat that salad a lot. Okay. All right, I'm going to get the sand in this baby and we'll carve another one. Good enough. I don't burn these. The price point ain't there to make it worth it, so we'll move on with that. Let's see what else we got here. EW, early in the morning, my man. Dude, I don't know. Accident waiting to happen? Yeah, regular chatter. Could be. Heck yeah. Yeah, definitely. Check out Woodworker's Dilemma also. Easy, easy. Yeah, that sander. Yeah, I was getting a little carried away with that. Oh, well. Yeah, you never know. I mean, I'll tell you what. Me and the boss lady did that. Ah, man, let's see. Like 2020 or 2003 or something like that. We decided, oh, it'd be a great idea to have a garden. This is at our old house. And cucumbers was one of the things that we planted. And I'm telling you, it was insane. We didn't know what to do with them. We put them out there to the front. We were, well, heck, we were going door to door asking our neighbors, hey, you want some cucumbers? We had so many of them. It was insane how many we had. And so I get it, being overrun with some of this stuff and try to grow. We didn't have the rain this year. I'm sure glad that we're not really into gardening, because this year would have been tough. I was actually concerned that we could get too carried away and run our well dry just dealing with the stupid pool. So, the way it goes. All right, put another screw in. This wood here is not stout enough to be able to get by with one screw. Usually I try to get by with one screw, but it ain't happening today. So I'm running a Phillip in there too, and you guys will see it when I'm carving it. It'll bounce, and all that screw is in there for is to keep that from turning. I don't want it to turn. Other than that, I don't care. Oh well, before I get going, let's see what y'all got to say again. Hopefully I didn't make Doc mad. She didn't comment since. Hey, Maxzilla. Hey, how you doing? Glad to have you in there. Stepfather used to grow giant garden tomatoes. Yeah, tomatoes is another one. Tomatoes and cucumbers, man, they grow insanely. Yeah, I agree with that, EW. Hey, and there's 240 some of you on there. Be sure and check out the Electric Whittler. Check out Aiden Fletcher, their carvers. And also Creation Dust 777, Roy Works, and Roy Works, Roy's Timber Art Techniques, and there's somebody else. I can't. Oh, Matt Carves. Okay. All right. Make another pumpkin. just coffee? Oh, okay. I was gonna say if you were going to Tim Hortons or something, I'd probably had y'all get me something. But if you're just going to Seven Bird or something like that, no, I don't want that. All right, thank you though. You guys are nice little kids. Thanks. Hey Haley, you need to drive safe. Your brother's with you. Yeah, there's a story behind that with the baby boss there. She's not that good a driver. Hey, WD. Hey, Woodworker's Dilemma. 208 people in there. Be sure and check him out. He does some cool stuff. Abstract carving, too. Pretty neat stuff. But be sure and check him out. Let's see what else we got here. You guys having good conversation. That's pretty awesome. So anyway, baby boss lady. She... last Saturday, about noon or so, I was riding with her, and we come out of a parking lot, and she was making a right-hand turn on the road. Well, she had one of them little tiny pumpkins, and that thing just rolled across the dash. And so she's turning, and she's watching that, and she accelerates and just plows right into the freaking curb, blows her tire out. I mean, I'm like, what are you doing? Stop, just stop. And she, okay. She finally stops, just plowed that thing. So we had already, when we bought that car, we had to change the right front strut, wheel bearing. It needed that stuff. I mean, you can shake that wheel and you can see the strut was loose and there was a flapping sound. Well, it went away pretty quick. But anyhow, she blew her tire out. We were to get one from Walmart, but Hill Jack Zach took the wheel over, had him change it, brought it back. But anyway, new driver. So I got to mess with her. I got to mess with her a lot after that. That's pretty good stuff, and she's got a very good starter car. She's got a 2008 Honda Accord, and my niece has a 2006 Honda Accord. She got when she was 17. She's 25 now. She's still driving it. So I think the baby boss lady will be okay. All right, I'm saying this one down, make another. get enough for government work, especially when they're going to take it and give it away to immigrants that live in Springfield, Ohio, so they can steal people's cats and dogs and eat them. But you know, not judging. I suppose cat's good. Could be. I'm sure I've had it. I eat a lot of Panda Express. Woo! Did y'all see that? Flop, flop, flop. Uh-huh. All right, Jimmy. Your little Jimmy Pumpkin. He's having a good time. So do you remember there on the ground? Check up another one. I got one, two, 4 more pieces after this one that I got cut up. It's not to say I couldn't make more. I don't want to make more. I don't want to make the ones I've already made, but I've literally got 3 left. Had a guy take the last 3 I had on Friday. The little mall we sell them in. We had 4 in there. One of them's gone. And my big bass, that bass that I had on the rock system I'd made, he was made out of sycamore, and he was on a pine rock system. He looked like taxidermy. That dude sold yesterday, and for good money. I'm really happy about it. I'm not to brag, just saying, I'm really happy about it. And I'm a new carver, so I should be happy about it. Anyway, I'm gonna make one of these, catch up with you guys again. Let's see. Hey, El Dorado. Gee. Hey, Lori Keller. Glad to see you in there. We're trying to do the best we can. I wonder if is Woodworker's Dilemma in there. Hey, Weedy Handyman. Hey, send me your phone number or email. Just email me, and we'll try to do that collab. You can lead it, but send me an email. Let's see what we got here. And yeah, it was good, dude. I'm happy. I'm really happy. Let's see. Hey, Marvin. Good morning, buddy. Send me an email, baronthebosslady@gmail.com, and I'll email you back my phone number. We can try to do that collab. I don't know if I could do it today. It'd have to be like after dark for me in order to be able to do it today, because I got a piece over here that I'm going to make what I'm calling the Nordman project. This big piece. Big pine slab I cut out yesterday. We'll call that the Nordman project. And what that is, this couple don't live too far from me. I made back in the summertime, like late July, early August, I made this little bear clinging from a tree, laying like that, facing right, and they bought it. They want another one. They only the opposite direction, similar, same, real close measurements. So, and they don't live that far from me, so I'm going to make it for them out of that board. It's either going to be today, this evening. I mean. Middle of the day, I'm busy, and give him praise to my Creator. We all should take time to do that. I'm not telling you how to live. That's just what I'm going to do. So I'm either going to do that today, afterward, or tomorrow. I also want to make a bass, but not the same bass. But I got a piece over here, like I just made the trout out of the other day. The trout that's in the relief carving, and this wouldn't be a relief carving, but it'd be a flat board bass. It'd be a wall hanging piece. I'm going to make one of those. So it'd be that way. I got a bass. Bass sell good around here. Can't stand them. Couldn't care if I ever caught one. And I'm a fisherman, and I could care less if I ever caught a bass. But people buy them. I've sold a lot of bass. I did the last time I did this too. So I got to make a bass of some sort. And I can also see me making one out of a log, making a log piece bass too. And something just like you'd make a bear or something like that, like he's facing straight up, jumping out of the water or something like that. Before we have this thing we have coming up. So all this stuff's pretty good. Okay, shut up and carve a pumpkin, dummy. Man, what about an arm burn? Pretty fun stuff though. Nothing to complain about. Heck yeah. What's Aiden smashing? Man, Final Destination. He got nittied. Man, Aiden had to get it done. Why don't I have a smaller, lighter saw? I do have a smaller, lighter saw. But the reason I'm using this, yeah, Maggie K, Wood and Pumpkin. Be sure and subscribe and check it out. We'll make some. Anyway, the reason I'm using the saw I'm using, I'll show you. Two different things. This is kiln dried, pressure treated wood. That's why I'm wearing a mask when I'm standing it. I'd be wearing a mask anyway. But it's harder than, say, wet pine. This is just a regular old chain, micro, with, you got your anti-kickback. Just regular old chain. Because this stuff is hard on your chain. When you do 8 or 10 of these, you got to sharpen. There's no way I'm going to use my dime tip chains on this crap. It's hard on them. And they last a really long time. They're really good stuff, but they're expensive, and you want to take care of them. And this ain't the crap to use them on. That's why. Okay, all right, let's get on with the getting on. Sand this baby, you know. So, you know how it is, y'all. Every time I try to get where I really want to be, it's already where I am. I am happy with it. And I was just thinking about that. You know, I wonder if I could write it off on my taxes if I went to the local cat and dog shelter, you know, and picked up some cats. And you know, it costs something for you to, you know, get them out of the shelter. And you get as many cats as I can with the money I made off that fish sale. And take them over to Springfield and give them to the, I don't know, shelter or something. I'm just trying to think out of the box. I want to help people. There you go. There's that one. Nothing wrong with helping people, right? I don't think so. There could be. Maybe I'm just a jerk. I don't know. I thought it would be nice. If you want to know, and hey, don't be taking no offense. That's the first thing I got to say. Women, okay? Don't be taking no offense. Men, if you want to know if you're doing something wrong, just ask a woman. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. You know, us married guys can joke about that kind of stuff. And the boss lady, she knows I would joke about that kind of stuff. What the heck? This thing got a hammer drill feature or something that I don't know about? Well, it's got a hammer on it, but I don't know. Yeah, that is definitely hammering. How do you turn that off? Oh, it's in the chuck. Okay. The adjustment here in the chuck. I just want a stout drill. I don't need a hammer. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I mean, she knows, and I'm the one that's always joking around here. So I'm not saying she doesn't take offense to it, but I don't know. If she does, I don't know it. How about that? Let's say that. You know, if you can't joke amongst your friends, who could you joke with? Hey, heck yeah, Crockett. We're having, yeah. Man, did you guys see that, the Buckeyes, man, they let us down. 1 point. It must have been a really good game. I don't care. I went to bed because I know anytime it's really stressful here over the years, they let you down. So you're better off just to do something else. Hey, Sebastian, I'm not sure what that says, but okay. All right, good. Let's see. All right, y'all. I'll get to making this one. But yeah, anyhow, for you women who are on here, I'm not being chauvinist. I'm just having a good time. Well, being chauvinist. Okay, yeah. Having a good time with being chauvinist, you know? No, not really. All right, anyhow. That's right. Okay. lime of sand. What do y'all think? Let's see. 241 and 50. Boy, we could sure make them likes go up more. Hey, Monkey Juice. No, nobody's clapping, that's for sure. I entered this channel and I saw heavy equipment. I subscribed to me raking, so you know, my profession. I came up changing giant tire on mining equipment. And that said, this week you'll probably see, I got a guy off, and you'll probably see some live streams of me covering and changing. I got cover for him, so all week long I got cover for him. So you probably see some live streams of me changing giant tire this week. That's my plan. If I got good enough cell service to do it, I don't know why I wouldn't at least try to get one in a day. That's what I'm thinking. And that's a profession I come in. I've been in the same company. That's all the company I work for does is giant tire. I've been there for 25 years. Okay. That's it for that one. That'll make me number 4. I got 3 more pieces sitting over there. And no wanted to be for about 2 hours. Right? Yeah. 9:30? Yeah. Yeah. I'm good till 11. So an hour and a half. And it ain't gonna take me that long to carve 3 more of these. Whoa! Oh. Lost my focus. See what happened? Aha. Hey man, what's that? Set that baby over there and see what you guys have to say. 162 and 55 likes. Not bad. Would take some more. That's for sure. What else we got here? Let's see. No room for racism in a Christian. That's exactly right. Heck yeah. Yeah, he must have got. So did he get diddied? Must have said some bad stuff. Yeah, 10-4. Okay, that's how y'all should treat him. Awesome. We don't want none of that kind of stuff. Yeah, definitely not. Mm-hmm. We knew that when Jesus went ahead and preached to the Samaritan woman, and he was able to tell her, about the lifestyle that she was living when wasn't necessarily a different race by appearance, but they were a different race, and they had no dealings. The Jews had no dealings with Samaritans. They, bottom line, it turned into racism. It started out as, what God had commanded them to not to be wrapping or be involved with the peoples around them because they were wicked. And over time, the Pharisees and Sadducees and just the Jews in general had a way of overdoing things. And like Jesus talked about the parable, the Jew that was hurt on the side of the road, and how it was a Samaritan, that was a good Samaritan. That's how he came out of that. He talked about how he come along, he's the one that helped. He even spent extra money to help him. And that's how he came up with the good Samaritan, because, to the Jews there weren't any, but there was, Jesus' parable that opened it up. It made it clear all men are acceptable to God. After all, he did create them all. We are all the same, even if we look different. And that's why I try to eat pizza, so I have my lumps that look different than everybody else's. Okay. All right. Da, 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 da. Another pumpkin? What do you got? 184.58. Yeah, y'all gotta be sure and hit that. Hey, Rakin, I hope it was funny. Whatever they said, I missed it. Yeah, 57 likes. You're right, man. We need more. Need more likes. 184 people watching right now. And only 50-some likes. I must really be offending people or something. I don't know. Let's see. That, or I'm just fat and ugly and they're making fun of me. Okay, that's cool. I'm okay with that too. I got big shoulders. Don't hurt my feelings. This is wrong. No, I'm just kidding. He ain't gonna hurt my feelings. I don't care. fix that. Yeah, and I just thought further about that racism issue. So the Apostle Peter, now you got to remember, imperfect human. Despite his being an imperfect human, Jesus anointed him with the Holy Spirit. He became one who would serve with him as a co-ruler in heaven. And during that time, while he was still on earth, or he still, before he died, finished his earthly course, he did a lot. He really repented his fear of man, and he did a lot to further God's kingdom interests on earth at the time while he was still alive. And ultimately, he was executed, by the way. But that said, it just goes to show fleshly man how you can fail and you can go back to things. And racism is a good example, because Peter, when the Jews came, he stopped having anything to do with the Gentiles. I can't remember where they were at. I can't remember that. But wherever he was, and he had been with the Apostle Paul preaching to the Gentiles, wherever they were. I can't remember. When the Jews came to visit, he stopped eating with them. They may have actually went to Jerusalem. It's hard to say. I can't remember. I mean, it's in there. I just don't remember it. But he actually quit having anything to do with Gentile people while the Jews were there. He was putting on a pretense, and the Apostle Paul called him out about it and said, hey, you're making a mistake here. You need to see that you're acting different. You're acting like the Jews do, who still are segregating themselves from the nations. And anyway, Paul set him straight. And he said, now I do really see that all men are equal in God's eyes. God is not partial. Anyhow, the point of that is, this was someone, the Apostle Paul, or the Apostle Peter, who had been anointed by Holy Spirit. So he's to be one who is a co-ruler with Jesus in heaven, eventually. And so it's actually going on now. He is now in heaven, a co-ruler with Jesus. That said, he still, as an earthling man, still imperfect, made that mistake of making basically a racist decision. And it just hit me on this carbon now. I thought I'd share that. And don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Heck yeah, sermon on the wood pile. Yeah, all right. Okay, I'll keep carving. Since I run out of fuel, it's got fuel in it now. Thought I'd share that. You know what I mean? Come on, Darla. Sandal number 5. And I got 2 more pieces over there. And they're kind of flaky. I don't know, especially that last piece. I think that one will be okay, but as you went further up in this post, it started to get these little cracks in it, and it might chip off. It's hard to say. They might not. Man, 73. Now that's going pretty good now. Who's out of gas? I'm not out of gas raking. I got all day. Let's see. Yeah, anywhere, anytime. Give praise to your Creator at all times. Your life should reflect it. And don't get me wrong, we make mistakes. That's the way it goes. Sometimes we get out of control, fly off the handle, say something we shouldn't say, things like that. We're imperfect human beings, right? We inherited that from our perfect human beings who decided to sin. But yeah, all day, all things, and the way you live your life, you should live your life. And it's like working. You should work like you're working for your Creator. Anyhow, okay. All right, keep going. No, wrong PPE. Wrong PPE. He'd be mad at me because I'm taking my life in danger there by breathing in all the dust, right? Yeah. See, check out real quick here. Hey, Walton Carey's doing a pocket check. I just got a notification on that. Hey, Michael, glad to see you in there. Steve Reynolds. Well, actually, Steve, I had to correct you on that. It's being human now, but it's not what we were intended. We were created as perfect beings. And when Adam and Eve decided to sin, that wasn't a mistake. That was a choice. And that's the reason we are in such a bad shape now, is because of what they did. Well, have no fear. Jesus is coming soon, and this will come to an end. Okay. All right. And we will be restored. Hey, boss lady. What am I making pumpkins for? We have 3 pumpkins. That's it. So I'm going to make, this is going to give us about 10. So you guys believe it? She's coming out to give me a hard time because I'm making something that we sell a lot of. Yeah, we got 3 pumpkins left. That's it. Ben took the 3. Postons took the other big bunch of them, 10 of them. So we don't have any. You got to have some. A few, not a lot. Anyway, so what you got? Need a lighter or something? No. I have it. I don't need it, but I have it. I don't know why. I don't know why I even picked it up, because I don't need it. There is one in that cart too, by the way. You gonna say hi? Okay, no say hi. She just watched her hair. Okay, that's what I got. Is there something else, or is that it? You just come out here to barrage me about why am I making more pumpkins? Yeah. I hate making pumpkins, but we don't have any. Got to make them.
Paw print. Make something different.
Oh, I am. I got to make the Nordman's bear. I'm going to make a bass, like a wall hanging piece. You know what I mean? And I might even make a stump bass again, because I think it'd be good to make one, because we sell that stuff. Yeah, I agree with you. But you got to have these. People buy them. Entry-level chainsaw carving. They sell.
Paw print.
Paw print? I don't know. What kind of paw print?
A paw print.
Yeah, but bear, dog,
A dog.
fish. You want a fish print? Fish fin print? Huh? I don't know. You haven't said.
A paw print. A dog paw print.
Dog paw. Okay, dog paw. So other animals don't have paws then?
Yes, they have paws.
Okay, gotta make deer hoofs?
No.
No deer hoofs?
No.
Man, I'm telling you. I need to go back to more chauvinist comments. No, I'm just kidding. It's just a joke we've been talking about. Okay. All right. Yeah, believe me, the last thing I want to do is make pumpkins, but they sell. that's one of the things. I don't want to make pumpkins either, if they sell. And you gotta have some. That's the way it is. And that's the thing, me and the boss lady go back and forth. Well, make this or make that. Make this or make that. And not saying she's wrong, but in the end, I'm the carver. And I don't feel like making it, I don't make it. I mean, right? I guess I'm kind of a bull. There we go. At least I'm a nice bull. Uh-huh. I mean, it depends. Somebody else might disagree with that. Okay, so little edge of McCate. We'll call this edge of McCate time. If you look at that, see that crack in there? That section will chip. So you have to think about it. Am I going to put that at the top or put that at the bottom? I'm going to put it at the bottom. Look at the other side. You don't have that. Got some cracks in it, but we can live with the cracks. And I don't know if that's like that. I don't know about that other piece, if I'll make one out of it or not. It's really hard to say, but I know I'll make it out of this one. Let me take this mask off first. I don't need this thing hanging off of me. I'll tell y'all what. Now, so I'm almost 49. She's 49 in a couple weeks. And I had sleep apnea pretty much all my life. I never treated with CPAP. And so I think it's 3 years ago or 4, I got an Inspire implant. And right up front, that is not for everyone. It is very invasive. They cut you open. They put a little plastic module in here. I call it my third breast. I don't mind showing you. It's right here. Okay, see it? You can see the scar right there. Anyway, there's a little module in there. And they pull the wire from there all the way up here, and they have 3 little nodules come out, spreads around your tongue. While you're sleeping, it makes your tongue move up and out of the way. Then kick on for about 45 minutes so that you can fall asleep. I don't have no problem falling asleep because I work all the freaking time. Anyhow, I have so much energy since I've had this thing. And I didn't get sick that much to begin with. I never did. I hardly ever get sick to begin with. But then, you know, I mean, we'd all get sick and whatever. Sometimes it might take a while to get over. I don't get sick anymore. I have this insane amount of energy. I was always a go-getter anyway. But, you know, you run out of fuel. But to be my age, I have an insane amount of energy. And, hey, awesome. We'll take it, right? But if you have sleep apnea and you have not been able to treat it, they are not paying me. I am not monetized. I would suggest anyone try it, but it is very invasive. They have to cut you open in 2 different places and pull cord through you like they're wiring a building. Okay. And then they get some weird little things, like when they put that up here, like if I yawn too much during the day, which doesn't happen a lot, but it does happen, then you might get neck cramps that you didn't get before because they had to finagle your muscles around a little bit. And I don't know why I did that. It's already because I was too busy talking. Didn't know what the heck I was doing. Lost my place. But yeah, it's awesome. That is empty. Coffee's empty. It is awesome. It's not for everybody. Not everybody could stand being cut on. And to that point, I had never been cut on. I just was not afraid of it. And I wanted to feel better. Because I hurt every day. That was the other thing, too. If you have sleep apnea, besides snoring, say your mate doesn't tell you snore, or you don't have a mate, so you don't know you snore, but you snore. Either way, here's how you feel. You don't feel any better when you wake up than you did when you went to sleep, and your muscles hurt all the time. And that's how I felt. Most of my adult life, that's how I felt. And if my muscles hurt now, it's because I've been working them too much, you know, and that's it. And it's like localized place, but everywhere hurt. And just how much better I feel since I got that thing. It's crazy. It's junk. I'll show you. Let me take it off the chuck and I'll show you. There ain't no point in carving on that dude no more. And I had other ones do this. They would chip off, and I would still press the issue, and I just, I'm to the point, it's not worth it. If it looks like this, get rid of it. And if that one did it, that next piece is going to do the same thing. I'll take this little screw out and I'll show you guys. I mean, you can see it now. You see how that big crack formed that wasn't there? And it ain't that big a deal. Wouldn't you rather find out now that it's junk than find out when you've got this thing, say 2/3 or 3/3, or you're cutting in your size of your pumpkin? But look at that. That whole thing split open, and I can literally pull that out by hand. There you go. What do you think of that? Not too bad. You could carve a little face in there or something, though. You know, not too bad. So that one's junk, and if this one's junk, that one's junk, and they're just going to end up getting burned outside. Yeah, that's the end of that. Okay, well then, if I can't do that, I got 5 of these dudes sitting over here on the ground. Here, let me spin around this way. And I got 5 of these dudes sitting on the ground. That gives me some. I mean, that'll give me 8 now. And so I have some. Why does it look like a bit like a set? Because it is a set. This is a movie set. Heck yeah. It's a movie set. You're right. That's what it is. I'm AI. I'm not real. Yeah, learn the technology to do something. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get the 100. 86 is pretty good. I'm not going to complain about that. Woodworkers, it's in my, like, you go to my page and then you go to my description where it says, "Hi, I'm Bear," and you click on that and it'll open it up. But I can tell you what it is. It's Bear and the Boss Lady at gmail.com. Just like my, our name comes up, except for without the comma. You know, boy, the leaves are really coming out of there. You can look up in the woods and you can see the big rocks up there and all that stuff. But yeah, let's see, you're aching. Let's see, yeah, nipple is an AI nipple. That's right, man. My nipples were AI in my cut. Did you name the cow? No, I didn't name it. You guys are supposed to name it. I give you guys that's that one time when the content creator does the dubious and dangerous action of letting the viewers make decisions. And y'all get to name that guy. I don't care what his name is. Name him Raphael or something. Or Michelangelo, like one of the turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or something. That'd be fine, right? All right, guys, so look, I'm going to come back this afternoon. I don't know if I'm doing a Norman's bear or a couple other things. I want to do bass and, some stuff like that because I'm going to need one for sure. Yeah, the subscribe especially, Greg. You got it. But I'm going to come back and do something like that this afternoon. But for now, since these last 2 pieces of wood ain't any good, I'm just going to stop right there. And I mean, heck, we've been on here for 77 minutes. It's 10 o'clock. I can get some pictures drawn of whatever I'm going to do this afternoon. So, hey, y'all have a good rest of your morning and noontime. And maybe we'll be back sometime between 3:30 and 5. Y'all have a good day. Come back when you can stay later.